Let's go. Okay, it starts here. Jeez. My ears, holy. Why are you hiding the side Jiva cardboard cutout?
Good evening, City of Dreams. All eyes
He's just
are
taking
on
a
the
break.
Penacony repechage, which is now in its 4th round. Waves of remaining competitors are still vying for their shot at victory. Leaving aside Duke Inferno's fiery demise, the family would like to reassure everyone that no contestants have come to harm. That's still the case, right? With the crisis dispelled,
I can't
only
believe
flowers,
they just
glory,
wiped
and
Duke Inferno the way they
rapturous
did.
applause await. Not to mention a pool party. Miss Acheron.
She was hiding the food on her
The
sleeve.
swimsuit dress code? That's not a swimsuit.
Is that what we agreed?
Is it a bit quiet?
But you...
Albert, can I borrow you?
Madam Jade. So, what brings you here?
The corporation is planning to increase the special
I'm gonna try not to
program
make a
budget.
weird face when Jade
Yeah.
appears.
It's all in the agreement.
Thank you, Miss Jade. And thank you, RPC. Where do I sign?
Pleasure doing business.
What is wrong with him?
Can you do the transformation thingy? You know what I'm talking about. Now's the perfect
Is he
time.
drunk?
Okay, it's just there's a lot of people around.
No problem. If anything goes wrong, just blame your good buddy Albert.
In that case, check out the newest upgrade. I shall set the seas ablaze.
Set the sea ablaze, girl.
To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
Forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship.
Oh,
You have 10 minutes to find it.
is it Sparkle?
Initiate cleanup. Move forward, ignite.
Sparkle is such a menace.
Set the seas ablaze.
Always remember, don't leave with any regrets. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
All right.
There's no backing out now. For me, or for you. My script isn't over yet. It's been a while, little Yelena.
I propose a toast
Since you care so much, speed up the countdown.
to the future of Penacony and the universe.
It's gonna be a very Firefly-centric
Can I
story.
interpret
Oh,
this
Scroon!
as the next phase of the simulated universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr. Ratio and I have personally agreed on.
Yeah, Jade is a character. She's a character. I guess.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm
Good
Albert,
evening.
your friendliest feathered announcer. Welcome to the version 2.3 Farewell Penacony special program.
Can't believe Penacony is
For
already
today's
almost
program,
over.
We have with us a Galaxy Ranger as well as a Stellaron Hunter. Not to mention a director of the IPC Strategic Investment Department, Madam Jade.
That's me. Thank you for the invite. It's a pleasure to be here for the version 2.3 special program.
You can call me Acheron. So, what exactly is this newest upgrade you were all talking about?
I just showed everyone. Hi, Trailblazers.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome. Now, before we go any further, we agreed to a pool party. How come I'm the only one that showed up in a swimsuit?
We thought you were joking. After all, this show never previously had pool party levels of funding. Don't worry, Albert. Madam Jade's investment is on the way. Next time for sure.
Anyway, take a look around, you guys. We're coming to you live from the skies above Penacony. In none other than the Radiant Feldspar airship.
Quite a luxurious setting. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion needed, Miss Acheron. I just wanted to give everyone a taste of Penacony's history. Over to you, Madam Jade.
One amber era ago, Odie Alfalfa, the Penacony Alfalfa family head, invested a large sum in constructing the Radiant Feldspar airship.
Right.
Aside from the opulent parlor, ballroom, and
Ooh.
recreation facilities, one could simply relax at the poolside.
Nice.
A few glasses of Soul Glad. This grand airship has sailed above Penacony's Sea of Dreams for an entire Amber era, suspending services only recently, in the wake of the crisis.
The Trailblazers have yet to claim responsibility for this matter.
In case you weren't aware, the Radiant Feldspar never opens to the public. Only the family's most esteemed guests are invited to take in such breathtaking
I see a chest
aerial
over there.
views of Penacony.
And another
You
one.
mean to say that after 3 whole versions, the Trailblazers might finally be able to take a vacation?
No, without trouble.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Trailblazers' recent battle against the Order caused great disturbance in Penacony.
Correct. The Charmony Festival was forced to terminate. One can well imagine the damage to public opinion. The family's reputation must be built anew, and the public must be reassured. There are many delicate issues which urgently need addressing.
Aside from the Oak family, the major lineages are preparing their responses to help deal with the aftermath. In the version 2.3 Trailblaze mission, the Express crew will be invited aboard the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses to important family discussions.
But if the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved, what other assistance is required?
The Order stepped all over the Harmony surf. You can't deal with stuff like that out in the open. The family came up with an idea. Fix the Radiant Feldspar as the Charmony Festival's location while simultaneously announcing the reopening of the airship.
A pity none of this razzle-dazzle can fool the IPC. During the Grand Theater final battle, Aventurine may have been digging up dirt on the family in Dreamflux Reef.
Oh,
I'll need to
Aventurine.
take care of a few things during my visit to Penacony. Huh? Is the IPC about to make a claim on Penacony?
Never say never with the gosh dang IPC.
Never say never.
Oh, with the Amber Lord, baby.
Reading between the lines, it seems like these discussions concern the future of Penacony.
They do. But a quick refresher.
Hello.
Anyone remember a certain masked fool issuing mutually assured destruction buttons to the residents of Penacony?
Yeah, Sparkle.
Remember? Sparkle sent out gifts in each one of the past 3 versions. Surely she... Would pushing the button really cause Penacony to explode?
I have my doubts. Only one way to find out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone take a deep breath, okay? You guys have been spending too much time with a certain blonde-haired director. I'm not putting the bill if you blow up the Radiant Veld Spa. Let's leave these mysteries for the trailers to explore again. Huh? It's time we got back to the Charming Festival, baby. Who might the honored guest be, I hear you ask?
Hey, Alpha.
Just when they're about to get interesting, Albert hands things over to the Trailblazers again.
Family business is family business, and we've got a show to do, even if the next young lady needs no introduction.
There's Firefly. Welcome back.
Firefly is a member of the Stellaron Hunters and hails from Glamoth, a world that was destroyed long ago.
Glamoth? The same Glamoth from the Firmament Frontline Glamoth relic set? I remember the planar ornament description.
Is Glamoth good for her?
Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Regiment.
Yes, Glamoth was once a rich and powerful empire with a vast territory. After the swarm invaded, everything was destroyed.
Resisting the swarm called for the creation of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. They were genetically modified soldiers, weapons that existed only to wage war.
They piloted mechs to contain the swarm. I
Interesting.
met many of those heroes and bade farewell to many.
What stood out
Yeah,
to
she has
me
a gun then.
is that Sam's full name is actually Firefly Type 4 Strategic Assault Mech, meaning that out there, between the distant celestial bodies, there could be other Sams.
That would be nice.
Imagine that.
That would be nice. I would love
You're thinking, Madam
a
Jade.
hot, tall
What's the
man
answer to that
Sam.
question?
Not gonna
Lies
lie.
in Firefly's Myriad Celestia and animated short.
Count me in.
I was wondering.
Probably on Summer's Game
is it
Fest.
really you talking when Sam says something, Firefly?
I actually spend a lot of time practicing my Sam lines.
Let me guess. Silverwolf came up with the lines, Blade came up with the movements, and Kafka put them together.
Huh? That sounds a little too professional for us.
Yeah, well, speaking of professional, I think it's time we took a look at what this young lady can do in her combat mech.
I'm a fire-type character, following the path of destruction.
Another
When using my
destruction
technique during
character.
exploration, I summon my Sam armor.
Oh, that's cool.
Sam can leap into the air. After landing, Sam attacks all enemies within a set range.
Oh, that's interesting.
Quite the heroic entry.
After using technique to enter battle, for every wave of enemies, weaknesses can be inflicted on units without fire weakness, which lasts for a set number of turns.
In battle, Sam has two forms. In the initial form, using skill consumes HP, while simultaneously regenerating ultimate energy. The lower the HP, the less damage sustained.
Are all Stellaron hunters this careless with their lives?
That's kind of Blades.
When using ultimate, Sam enters the second battle form, the dazzling complete combustion state.
Kits,
In
in a way?
addition to more powerful basic attacks and skills, speed is also increased. When using enhanced abilities, Sam's weakness break efficiency and weakness break damage sustained by enemies both increase. Sam restores HP with each attack.
So, the complete combustion state allows us to get a glimpse of Firefly's view from the mech?
Ah.
That's a determined gaze if I ever saw one. Enough to set the seas ablaze, I'll wager.
That's so awesome! I want to set the seas ablaze.
Thanks! The complete combustion state's enhanced skill not only allows for increased toughness reduction, it can also inflict fire weakness on target enemies.
The flames that Sam emits when breaking the enemy's weakness are quite spectacular.
Change of Venturini with Galgar. There's Firefly best team.
Action bar.
It's the same thing with
That's
Boothill.
right. When the countdown is up,
They
Sam
use the
will
same
exit
team.
the complete combustion state.
It seems like the effects of Firefly's abilities all relate to weakness break. I suppose it would make most sense for Firefly to team up with allies who have weakness break efficiency buffs, or even super break.
Mm-hmm. That's right. For example, the Harmony Trailblazer.
Oh.
What a wonderful coincidence! In version 2.2, the Trailblazer inherited the Watchmaker's legacy and embarked on the brand new Path of Harmony. The spirit of trailblazing, traversing unprecedented distances to go where none have gone before. But that's what it's all about. Bringing the will of the Trailblaze to more and more people. And on that note, I've got some good news for y'all.
Right.
After activating the Harmony Trailblazer following the version 2.3 update, Trailblazers can obtain a Shadow of Harmony through the When Charmony Rings Out event screen, thereby upgrading the Trailblazer's Eidolon level.
And if I haven't had time to experience Penacony yet?
Don't worry. After locking the Path of Preservation, Trailblazers yet to complete the version 2.2 Trailblaze mission can activate the Path of Harmony early.
That's
through
nice.
the When Charmony Rings Out event screen.
That's pretty cool. For new players.
I hope the will of the Trailblaze reaches everyone on this journey.
Well said. Now, without further ado, it's time we got to know a certain highly respected IPC director a little better. Enter Madam Jade.
That's very Persona music.
Jade is a director of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department and a member of the 10 Stone Arts. She is as beautiful as she is elegant, and the upcoming Radiant Feldspar discussions are an opportunity for her to showcase her true skills.
In contrast with Topaz's negotiation abilities and Aventurine's daredevil spirit, I prefer to operate behind the scenes, using emergency measures to reap a full harvest when the opportunity arises.
It feels like making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition. If you ever
It's a
let your
deal
guard
with
down
the
even
devil.
a little bit, you'll never escape her trap, no matter how hard you struggle.
I think the term you're looking for is femme fatale. I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm. And Jade also has a hobby by the name of Bana Jade Exchange. A pawn shop, essentially. Though it kind of sounds like a fine dining experience with you on the menu.
One swish of the contract and the customer is 8 billion credits out of pocket.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
Jade's goal always aligns with her own interests. She plays the long game, whetting her customers' appetite while extracting a suitable price. She first draws her customers into a vortex of desire, then pounces where they're most valuable, leaving nothing but an empty shell of despair. Why is everyone staring at me?
Albert? Didn't you just sign an agreement with Jade over the special program budget?
Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh.
So, what exactly happens to people who sign agreements with Jade?
They die.
Patience, patience. Why don't we let the combat do the talking? As a quantum-type character following the path of erudition,
Where is
my
the
basic
imaginary
attack deals
erudition
blast
character?
damage to a single enemy and adjacent targets.
A blast damage dealing basic attack?
Exactly that. My skill, on the other hand, allows me to sign an agreement with a single ally, thereby granting them enhancement and speed boost buffs. When the signee attacks the enemy, they can deal additional damage, but at the expense of consuming their own HP.
This is very good for
Enhancement
Blade.
in exchange for HP. Is that what people mean by bestowing poison in the guise of sweet dew?
Now, of course, if I choose myself as the signee,
Probably
the
not.
speed boost and HP consumption effects do not apply. When I or a signee launch an attack, it accumulates charges for me. When charges are full, a follow-up attack is launched.
The IPCs sure enjoy a follow-up attack.
That is true.
It seems that the Strategic Investment Department has its own modus operandi.
I guess she would be good for
My
Argenti
ultimate, on the
too.
other hand, allows me to mete out punishment in accordance with the agreement. In addition to dealing damage to all enemies, my follow-up attack is enhanced.
If there's a place that's closest to a dream, then are the punished destined for the place that's furthest from it? Like an abyss?
You don't think those places might be one and the same? When using my technique during exploration, enemies within a set range enter the blind fealty state and will refrain from attacking me. After attacking an enemy inflicted with blind fealty, other enemies in the state will enter the battle, with all enemies sustaining damage.
Just a single sheet of paper. Signing away control of your life to others is all too easy.
Poor Owlbert. He might be doing Jade and the IPC's bidding for a few decades more than anticipated.
Wakey wakey. I don't take kindly to procrastination during working hours.
Wakey, wakey.
How are you feeling, Albert? You won't be retiring
Alright, Ghostly.
anytime soon. But then, neither will your program.
Silver linings! Why do I still feel like I'm working for nothing?
I wouldn't trouble yourself with that question. Why don't we talk about the version 2.3 banner instead?
Ooh, great idea! In version 2.3's first half will prevent, Trailblazers can acquire
Skip.
the limited 5-star character Firefly, as well as the limited 5-star character on May.
Skip,
In
skippity.
addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, Whereabouts Your Dreams Rest, as well as the limited light cone Past Self and Mirror, will be boosted.
Miss Firefly. She must yearn.
I have a guarantee on the light cones, so I could get run maze, but I feel like I should
Faint
probably
lights
save
flickering in the midst
for a
of
Boot
dark
Hughes rerun.
forest.
Meanwhile, in 2.3's second half,
Those
will
trees,
prevent,
those 4
Trailblazers can
stars
acquire the
are
limited 5-star character Jade
something
and
else.
our resident Night of Beauty, Argenti.
I already
will
have
also be joining
Argenti.
the lineup. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone.
Oh, the light cones
with
are
these
interesting.
prices, as well as the light cone, an instant before gaze, will be boosted.
So, even the fiercest of executives has a gentle side.
Who isn't moved by the laughter of children?
Where is Yukong?
My heart isn't actually made of
Yukong has not
stone.
had a rerun like since
And
forever.
finally, the brand new 4-star light cone
That's pretty.
after the Charmony Fall will also be joining the war.
I wonder where Mr. Sunday is right now.
She's with Kaveh.
I think we all need a glass of Soul Blade.
Sunday was not announced as a banner. Like, I hate it
We're
here.
talking 2.3 events.
I hate it here. I hate everything about this because, like, Sunday was not announced. Like, Jade got announced. 2 random people got announced for the 2.4, and Sunday did not. I'm furious. I am sad. I am disappointed. Penacony is almost over, and Sunday has no banner. They are joking. They are joking with me. He is not necessarily a bad guy. He's a good guy
Welcome
with
back,
bad
dear
intentions.
viewers. Let's duck right into version 2.3's brand new events.
Oh,
First,
Simulated
an
Universe!
update to the simulated
I actually really
universe.
like it.
So exciting! Did Mr. Screwlum and Dr. Ratio devise a new project?
You guessed
Simulated
it, led
Universe.
by Mr. Screwlum, Divergent Universe, the human comedy, is a brand new project path.
Up until now, the aim of the simulated universe has been to research the stories of the eons. I'm assuming that the human comedy has more of a human focus?
Bingo! That's the main research thrust of this phase of the simulated universe.
Looks like this project will be conducted on the Radiant Feldspar.
Minga number 2, let me tell you a little more about it. First up, a groundbreaking update to the Divergent Universe, the arithmetic mapping function. In the Divergent Universe, trailblazers can switch between characters they
Oh, it's a
already
persona
possess.
menu.
Huh. So they can create their own lineups?
Oh my goodness, this is literally a persona
Precisely.
menu. What the
When
fuck?
testing the Divergent Universe, trailblazers will no longer be limited by character downloads. When character level is lower than the current equilibrium level cap, it will automatically increase to meet the cap.
Oh, interesting.
If one of my characters is level 1, but I use them in the Divergent Universe, it increases to a set level?
Oh.
got it.
So handy! But what if a character has the level but no suitable relics or light cones?
Worry not. In that situation, temporary light cones and relics at the current equilibrium level cap will be automatically assigned.
What?
I like when things are automatic.
Ain't it great?
Oh, those are so
Now, we
cute,
mustn't
like
overlook
the
Dr. Ratio's new brain
relics and
brain.
stuff.
Equation. A buff combination of 2 different paths.
That's pretty
Before the
cool.
start of every test, trailblazers have the opportunity to select a random equation. And for the equation to take effect, you'll need different amounts of path blessings. Once the required amount has been achieved, the equation will activate.
I
And
love the
team
simulated
can
universe. It's my
obtain the
favorite thing ever in the
corresponding
game,
combat
honestly.
abilities. Equation has a max of 3 stars.
I see.
It's so cool.
The higher an equation's star level, the more blessings are needed to activate it?
You nailed it! And to speed things up, the geniuses have kindly marked the required path blessings for each equation in Trailblazer's possession. Knowing which blessings can activate an equation is easy as pie.
That's so considerate. If you're ever struggling to choose, just follow the mark.
Adapting your choices to suit your equation allows you to cater the effects to your current team.
It works both ways. You could adjust your team's composition to better suit your current equation. I want to see Trailblazers mixing and matching.
So, if I accidentally chose an unsuitable blessing, or if I want to switch my current equation, can I make a change?
Of course!
Oh,
By visiting the workbench of
cute.
creation, Trailblazers can overwrite their existing equation and switch it out for another. Unwanted blessings can also be switched out for other blessings.
That is so
or
nice.
Even enhanced.
Huh? Has the curio store added more purchasable items?
Hey, let's
Am I
go.
hallucinating?
That is so
Did
cool.
Madame Herta really lower the prices?
The curio system has been upgraded. In addition to normal curios, Trailblazers can also choose from weighted curios. These curios are more suited to characters of specific paths or types, and really elevate the combat experience. Keep your eyes peeled, Trailblazers.
I'll do
Separately,
this day
you
one.
should
I cannot
also take
wait.
a look at the wealth and escapade domains of the Divergent Universe. Trailblazers can win different prizes in these domains by spending cosmic fragments. But beware, in the event of a program error, your cosmic fragments could be wasted.
Oh my god, yeah, the free
or
constellation
even
is so
land you
good.
With negative curiosity.
I always get it.
Sometimes the same starting point can lead to very different outcomes. Luck is an important.
That is so
component.
nice.
It sure is. Now, allow me to introduce an impressive optimization that left a big impression on your buddy Albert. When suffering defeat in the simulated universe, Trailblazers no longer need to force stop the game. Divergent Universe Combat now allows for Restart Challenge, and Trailblazers
They
can
know we
select
forced to
a
stop the
new
game.
lineup.
They know we out
Really
F4.
wanted that function.
After completing its test in the Divergent Universe,
That is so funny.
Trailblazers can acquire synchronicity points and inspiration, allowing them to
Oopsie, we
activate
got
the buff
caught.
nodes and inspiration circuits. Testing the simulated universe just got a little bit easier.
We definitely
Thanks for
got
all the
caught
info,
red-handed.
Albert. It's just... Didn't you forget something important?
The menu is
What
so
about
cool
the
looking.
planar ornaments?
Oh,
I
let's go.
thought you never ask.
Yes!
The planar ornament extraction function has arrived.
Yes,
Every time
finally.
Trailblazers clear the Divergent Universe, they can choose to save a record of that challenge and archive the data of the equation, blessings, and curios in question. Choose the planar ornament you want, use the archive, inherit the data and buffs from the archive, challenge the boss enemy, and obtain immersion
That is
rewards.
so much better.
Huh? You mean you can skip ahead? You just need to defeat the boss to get quick access to the planar ornaments?
That's so
Are
much
we
better.
sure this isn't some cracked version of the simulated universe that Silver Wolf put out there?
Cracked version.
Down! The last person to doubt the Genius Society lost 76 accounts.
A brand new simulated universe.
I will have
Sounds
to
worth a
farm the
try.
new sets for
Amen to that.
my
Now,
boy.
in version 2.3, the Divergent Universe will be
The,
adding
the
two
Cal
new planar
Pagini
ornaments,
lantern is so
Duran,
cute.
Dynasty of Running Wolves, and Forge of the Calpagni Lantern. Make sure to use the new planar ornament extraction function to get a hold of them.
After experiencing ordinary extrapolation, the Divergent Universe will have a weekly cyclical extrapolation objective. By completing this weekly challenge, Trailblazers can obtain a first-time
Which
completion
girl? You have a
reward,
lot of
as well
girls.
as additional synchronicity points.
Which one of the
Not to mention,
girls?
in order to celebrate the arrival of the Divergent Universe, Madam Herta has added the 5-star
Oh,
Light
nice.
Cone Eternal Calculus to the store. Trailblazers who wish to redeem it better start reserving some Herta bonds.
It sounds like the level of freedom in the Divergent Universe is really high. Faster access to planar ornaments, full choice of characters. Those are some big gameplay improvements.
This is definitely a lot of
Big
better
improvements
things.
indeed. In the vastness of the universe, the eons are beyond our reach. Humanity must learn to rise from its
erudition.
falls and strike
I think it
its
was
own
erudition.
path.
When gazing up at the stars, it's important to keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. The stories in Divergent Universe, the human comedy, may seem small, but that does not make them insignificant. Trailblazers,
Get
get
exploring.
exploring.
I can't wait to experience those stories.
I should be a voice actor, I'm
It's a
telling
chance
you.
for us to find out more about ourselves.
I look forward to the memories.
Any room for a non-human companion? Aside from all of this, in Penacony's Dreamscape sales store, a deal has been struck with a member of the mysterious Green X Crew. They wish to seek traces of the shapeless prince in the experiences of your deadly struggles. Unlock the brand
Can't
new
wait, can't
permanent
wait.
challenge mode, Apocalyptic Shadow, in Dream Flux Reef, and experience those past dreamscapes.
Creed Exequy. Is this the first appearance of this faction of the finality?
Not necessarily.
A new permanent challenge mode? So, what's different?
In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers will challenge boss enemies that they have encountered in their journey.
Ah,
The
hell
phase
nah.
has
Take
two
Cocolia
enemies,
away
which
from
are
here.
split into 4
Right
levels
now.
of challenge difficulty.
Take her
The
away
enemies
from
in
here.
Apocalyptic
I
Shadow
cannot
are
stand
limited
her.
to regular
I
boss
cannot
enemies.
see
In preparation
her.
for the fight, Trailblazers can read the enemy's traits at the start of the battle.
As with other permanent
Let me
enemies,
out of this
during the
prison.
challenge, there are buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from for every boss. Make sure you maximize the advantages of your lineup. Defeating enemies
I will
through
use my
team
Argenti
quests,
against
or by
Argenti.
exploring different battle strategies makes for a richer combat experience. Trailblazers can record a maximum of 3 floors of 3-star quick clearances.
Nice.
That's right. And after the first time
Ooh.
clearance of Apocalyptic Shadow's set difficulty, Trailblazers can obtain the
My
4-star character
E20
as
Jouet.
well as 300 stellar gems.
I don't remember the
and
line anymore.
Self-modeling resin.
Nice!
Handsome Skidward
We're
versus
just
handsome
getting
Skidward.
warmed
How
up.
dare you?
Let's take a look at the permanent
How
game mode rotating
There.
schedule. The first phase of the Apocalyptic Shadow Challenge will launch on the day of the version 2.3 update and last
it in
for
August?
6 weeks. Every version will rotationally update according to the following
Does it launch in
sequence:
August?
Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, Forgotten Hall. Just as before.
Huh?
On every other Monday, the permanent challenge stage is replaced.
Related system functions
Argent
have
is
also been
not handsome
optimized.
Skidward.
When entering the
He's
three
very
permanent
far
game
from
mode
that, okay?
screens from the Interastral Peace
Excuse
Handbook,
you.
aside from being able to see the challenge lineups of their friends, Trailblazers can also easily check the star level progress of their current challenge. On the permanent game mode preparation screen, Trailblazers can use preset lineups to
That's
create
nice.
their team, and even customize with drag and drop. How
Ooh.
thoughtful.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk rewards, shall we? By clearing a phase of Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers can earn a maximum of 720 stellar
That's
Jades.
nice.
720. You might want to take another look at our agreement, Albert.
Huh? The maximum number of stellar Jades awarded in each phase of the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow permanent challenges is increasing from 720 to 800, and the budgetary increase will be funded through Gilbert's salary? You.
It's like I said, making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition.
Well then, following this change,
What will give more
Trailblazers
though?
can
Like,
now
are they
obtain a
making
total
one
of
extra floor
1,400
or
stellar jades
upping
through the
the
permanent challenges in each version.
Jades
Then why do I hear quiet weeping?
on the last floor?
I don't think Owlbird's seen the bright side.
Keep it together, Albert.
More Jades on each floor?
Now. In the upcoming version, the
Ah.
Origami Birds also venture into the Radiant Feldspar.
That's
Bring
cute.
with them a little game. Here's hoping Trailblazers can help to test it out.
An arcade game? Huh, let me give Silverwolf a call.
These origami birds are very endearing. But why do I have a sense of deja vu?
This arcade game, Trailblazers need to cause elimination within a
Oh,
specified
I
number of
loved
steps
doing this
in order
kind of
to
game
increase the
before.
bird's combat power. Before the end of every turn, corresponding damage is calculated according to the difference in
Ooh, I
combat
love doing
value.
this.
When your opponent's HP returns to 0, like my bank account, victory is sealed.
This gameplay.
Could it really be?
The legendary.
I never thought the day would come when I could play match 3 on a Penacony.
You know, old ladies on the bus will eat this game up.
In the Origami Bird class event, Trailblazers can
I am
also
not
do
an old
battle
lady,
freely with friends from
but I am
across
eating
the
these up.
universe.
Can I
Let me
fight
just tell you.
Silverwolf?
Of course. Be they old buddies or gaming acquaintances, all can connect and play. Get tested.
Great!
The next
PvP?
event is called Stellar Shimmer.
I ain't on the
Does
bus
that ring
either.
any bells for anyone?
Sometimes
Stellar.
I'm crying on the bus, and instead
Stellar
of crying
Flare.
on the bus, I
Is
will
this
be
the sequel?
playing that
You're
game.
a sharp one, Miss
True, I am
Acheron.
5,000 years old. I
Stellar Shimmer
forgot.
brings with it lots of brand new challenge mechanisms
Forgot about it.
and trial character lineups.
I don't
Getting
think it's
your team to
PvP, is
suit
it?
The mechanisms is the key to victory.
These mechanisms. Care to divulge a little more?
All the events look
Well,
very
for
nice.
Example, in certain stages, breaking an enemy's weakness can grant you an extra action. In other stages, characters enjoy unlimited revivals and can regenerate 50% of their energy.
Does that mean Trailblazers can try doing away with survivability units and focus purely on damage output lineups?
Mm-hmm. Defeat as many waves of enemies as possible in a set number of cycles to complete the challenge and obtain rewards. Woo! That's it for events. Time we took another breather. Don't go anywhere. More fascinating updates on version 2.3 are right around the corner.
Let us see that.
Turn of a nail.
Whoopsie.
Welcome back, viewers. First up, it's the return of a nail-biting and thrilling tradition.
Gift?
Yay!
Check in
Again.
for 10 free wolves.
We
The
winning.
usual.
There's also version 2.3's double event. Our good
Hey!
friends Planar Fisher
We
and Realm of the
winning.
Strange.
double planar ornaments and materials? What's not to love?
Also in this version are the newly added Cavalry,
Yeah!
Iron Cavalry,
We're
and Gates the
winning!
Scourge, and the Wind-Soaring Valorous.
Two sets that I
Trailblazers
need.
can head for
Thank
Cavern
you.
of Corrosion, Path of Cavalier challenge to obtain them.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget the new Path of Erudition trace materials that'll be added to the brand new calyxes.
For this,
rough
I will
sketch,
pass.
Dynamic
Thank you.
outlining, and exquisite colored draft.
For trailblazers who wish to level up traces for me, these materials are indispensable.
So many updates! Man, I can't wait for this version to drop.
Can't wait to farm for my boot
And we're at
hill.
the end of the version 2.3 special program. And it's about time we bade farewell to this white knight. Thanks again for everyone's support and viewership.
That was fun. That was
I
nice.
eagerly await the version 2.3 story. Here's hoping the Penacony discussions make for smooth sailing. Please, trailblazers, do support the work of the IPC.
I'm looking forward to the brand new Divergent Universe, not to mention all those brilliant events. Don't forget to try them out.
I will try all of it.
In that case, see you in the next stream, Trailblazers.
Oh, she's blushy.
I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.
What the heck is written in this thing anyway?
What is going on with him?
That's it. That's it. I've had it. What am I? A god? Joke to them? Getting me to read out virgin names they're too afraid to read out for themselves. And not to mention the bullying. All these years working my tail for this off for the RPC, and even the audience thinks I'm an insult.
Poor Albert.
And now they're using my salary to fund the stellar Jade's budget for the new events. The audacity!
Good night, Aaron.
You two, get out of here.
What?
Ha! Tell that to Sunday. Now listen up. The 3 years are up. I quit. If you didn't know already, I got an offer from the Cienjo to host the war dance. Albert,
What is going on?
Big time sports anchor. You can get that on your knees and beg for all I care. It won't make any difference. What? You? Huh?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay then.
welcome to the most important event in the Cienjo calendar,
Huh?
the War Dance. The opening session is right around the corner.
The what?
Here, you will witness members from all Cienjo delegations vying for supremacy in the Luminary Combat Arts Ceremony. First up, put your hands together for the Cienjo Yaoqing delegation. Fierce and swift is Fei Xiao, the Merlin's Claw. And by her side,
What?
he doesn't drink plain soup and has no time for coriander. It's the celebrated medicinal chef, Jiao Cho. What the heck did I just read? Up next, he's cold and silent as a hunting shadow.
Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. That looks cool.
Moza! And following close behind
looks
him
cool.
is the Xianzhou Juming delegation. Strong and righteous is Huayan, the Flaming Heart. And now, she strikes while the iron is hot and
Oh, that's
forges
Yunli.
while the flames are bright. It's one of the Flame Will Octet, Yunli. These are some wordy intros. And finally, the official host delegation has arrived. Let's hear it for the Xianzhou Lao Fu. Please welcome, having suddenly returned home for the victory lap, is the new Alchemy Commission Cauldron Master, Ling Sha!
Have we seen
As
any
well
of them
as an
before?
exceptionally gifted and legendary new sword master, who shall remain anonymous for the time.
That's March 7.
No wonder they needed me for this gig.
We know about this one. I don't know. It's March 7th. I'm just kidding. They will probably show more on the Summer Games Fest, right? April 8th? April 8th? What do you mean April 8th? Oh, because of March 7th. That was a really cool... That was a really cool one. That was really nice.